my God. I can't do a video reply. However, call me a conspiracy theorist, but I'm going to call it now. Fergie, Sarah Ferguson, was a recruiter. Think about it. Look at the access she had. Look at the clearance she had. She had a means and a motive. If you guys will recall, Sarah Ferguson, Fergie, is the ex-wife of Prince Andrew. The Prince Andrew who was just stripped of his prince title. And they were the Duke and Duchess of York, okay? In the video that this comment is on, I brought her up, and the fact that she had made a public statement against him in 2011 and then followed that up immediately with an extremely apologetic email wherein she apologized for criticizing him and disowning him publicly, and she referred to him as a supreme friend or something like that. Apparently, there was record of money transferring from him to her at that time to the tune of $15,000 or 15,000 pounds, whatever. And in her public statement, she had said something along the lines that she regrets her association with him and she regrets ever borrowing money from him. It's one of her biggest regrets of her life, and that she'll pay it back when she can, as soon as she can. She used that money to pay her bills? The Duchess of York didn't have money to pay bills? Listen, I've watched Downton Abbey. I get it. You can be very, very wealthy without being very, very wealthy. But you didn't have anyone else you could ask? You had to go to Jeffrey Epstein? Anyway, the email came like a month later, all right? And apparently, according to her spokesman at the time, who fielded a call from him, she sent that email after he called in a very calm voice that they called a Hannibal Lecter type voice. He wasn't yelling, he was very calm. And he very clearly said that he would destroy the York family, Duke and Duchess of York, and he was quite clear on that. He said he would destroy me. He wasn't shouting. He had Hannibal Lecter type voice. It was very cold and calm and really menacing and nasty. And that made you so afraid. Listen, if he doesn't have anything on you, what are you afraid of? If he says, I'm going to ruin you, everyone and their mother at the time was calling him that word, the P word. And you want me to believe that he only called her and threatened her with a lawsuit? When he said that he's going to ruin her and her family, I think that this is exactly what he was talking about. And obviously Andrew's involvement that necessitated him being stripped of his title. So that $15,000 or 15,000 pound payment seems a lot more like a recruiter's fee or a finder's fee than help paying bills. And now it's coming out that Sarah Ferguson borrowed cash from Epstein for 15 years. So there's record of more payments from him to her, and that she was so desperate to cozy up to him upon his release that she went and she visited him with her two daughters, who were 20 and 19 at the time, same age as many of Epstein's victims. After he was released from custody after pleading to soliciting prostitution of a minor, she went to visit him with her two kids. Why so desperate to make nice? Did she need that cash flow again? Oh my God. Because remember, when the allegations came out about Prince Andrew, this is after they were divorced, she was bending over backwards to defend him, saying that the victims were liars. If that is coming out about your ex-husband and you had nothing to do with it, you'd be like, the chips can fall where they may. I don't have personal knowledge of shit. Because how could she? How could she possibly know if he did or if he didn't? She was defending herself. She was defending the can of fucking worms that would be released if she didn't try to put a lid on it. Oh my fucking God.